I have nothing to say. I've been attacking the left really hard because it's so easy. And the shit that they're making is just the most cringe shit I've ever seen in my life. But this makes me upset at the right on a whole new level. And if you guys didn't watch the State of the Union address, this is where Trump starts listing off the fraudulent spending. And there's a reason that it upsets me. Now, this is a 3-minute video. I want you to just pay attention. I'm not going to talk during the entire video until after it's done, but I want you to pay attention to something that nobody's talking about that should piss you the fuck off.
Just listen to some of the appalling waste we have already identified. $22 billion from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens. $45 million for diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what that is. $8 million to promote LGBTQI+.
Okay, you get it. You get it. You get it. I can't watch the whole thing. You get it, right? The first one, when they named it off and you heard the boos, that is the correct response. Every single thing that Trump went off afterwards of spending, they started laughing more and more and more. Why is it funny when every single fucking person who's paying taxes is getting their ass kicked harder because of spending like this? What is funny enough to laugh about? Like, it's not funny. I get it's not your guys' money. I get you don't struggle because you're a politician. You could just steal it from us. Like, I get it. But, like, it's not funny. The fact that everybody on the right was laughing. And I get it. Trump's funny. Like, he's the content president of the ever, right? There is nobody who produces it. Like, it's like a fucking presidential podcast 24/7, and I'm here for it. I would much rather have that than some fucking moron shitting his pants who can't speak 3 words without a teleprompter. He, at least, while he's signing 3,000 executive orders every night that don't end up meaning dick, right? While he's doing that, at least he's taking questions. And I know that that's going to upset some people on the right, but let's be honest. They really don't mean shit. He can sign whatever the fuck he wants. It doesn't mean anything because unless it gets passed and brought through, there's no enforcement on most of it. Now, he does have a little bit of power inside the executive branch, obviously, but the majority of stuff, like, remember all those girls that were huddled around him when he tried to, keep men out of women's sports, which is common sense and logic. And there's 90% of people who agree with that, probably more. The Democrats in the Senate just blocked that. They just blocked it. They just said, no, we want your daughter to literally get massacred on the sports field, feel like shit, and have an unfair competitive advantage against men. So now there's only one response left in that situation, guys. And I'm sorry to tell you, but this is the only response left. If you have a daughter, or a son for that matter, or anyone that you're at a event, and it is a collegiate or high school event, if it's a professional event, who cares? They're getting paid. It doesn't matter. I'm talking about the youth of this country, and there's a women's event where a man competes. Stop the fucking event. Grab that dude by the dick and take him off the fucking field. That's the only thing left to do. And I promise you, my kids are getting of the age. Now, luckily, I have 2 boys. But if my son Bryce decided to put a fucking wig on and say his name was Bryce Adana, and I'm going to go play basketball against the girls because the guys are too good, and I can't be the best special flower on the fucking field, so I'm going to go beat up on the women, A, I would kick his ass, and B, he would never be allowed to do that. Because I would tell him the truth. The truth is, you're not fucking good enough. So you have 2 options. You can go practice and get better, or you can quit. But you're a man, that's how it works. You play with other men. You do not get to play sports against an inferior genetic gender. Okay? Women are amazing at a lot of things that men aren't. Physical prowess is not one of them. It is biological facts. There's a reason that women aren't transitioning to men's sports and fucking making all state, right? There's a reason that the 7,000th best swimmer in the world kept her dick, jumped in the women's pool, and became the national champion. Okay? It's because men are physically dominant to women. It is part of our makeup. It does not matter how many hormone or puberty blockers you take. It is built into you. It is in your bones. When they dig you up in 1,000 years, they'll never be able to say, oh, well, this was obviously a male, but it probably identified as Sarah. That's not how science works. But I'll let you retards figure that out. Here's the truth. The truth is, these fuckers laughed at hundreds of billions of dollars of our money spent on bullshit instead of literally at this event having the DOJ, the FBI, and everybody else actually have people who did these things and parade them under arrest in front of the fucking world. That's what they should have done. Hey, here's the people who sent the money of your tax dollars to this bullshit. Here they are. We're going to line them up out back on the concrete wall, and we're going to take care of it. If anybody else would like to join them now, go ahead. Otherwise, we will find you and we'll put you on the wall. That's how it should have been handled. Now, I'm not saying what they would do on that wall because I'm on YouTube. So you can use your imagination and conjecture. I'm just saying maybe you give them a spanking. Maybe the spanking comes really, really fast PSI. I don't know. It's up to you. All I'm saying is this is complete horseshit. The fact that you have the president, the vice president, the speaker of the House giggling at all the money that they've stolen from the American people is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It would, like, I literally stopped it because I watched. So I didn't watch this obviously live because I have a bedtime because I'm an old man. But when I woke up the next day at 2 a.m, I watched the whole thing and it got to this point and I stopped it and rewound it, stopped it and rewound it, stopped it and rewound it 3 times. And I said, and then I looked on Twitter because I was like, there's no way that I'm the only person who's seen this. No one was making fun of them for, like, no one brought up that they were laughing. All of them. And again, guys, this really makes me, I'm serious when I say this. The fact that they're not going to release the Epstein files, without redaction because of national security, which if you didn't go see the reasons why, I made that video already. You can go back and look at it. But the reason that this pisses me off is this literally makes me think that both sides are in the take, and the only way you can keep people stupid is by giving them hope, right? It's the only way you can keep people. It's like, remember in the Matrix when they were like, yeah, people kept waking up, so you had to give the opposition, right? There had to be a hope or another side or a force or whatever, right? That's like, it really makes me think that that's what this whole thing is. Because we haven't seen anything actually come out. And I know that's going to piss off the grifters. And I don't care because I'm not one of you and I don't want to be, and fuck you. And I hope I made that clear enough. I'm on the side of leave us the fuck alone, make the ground fertile so we can succeed, and then take as little money as you have to do the things that the government is supposed to do. That is my stance on everything. If it doesn't have anything to do with it, I don't care about your opinion or my opinion. It's a below the line issue. So until that's fixed, don't bring it up to me. I don't care. Kindly fuck off. But this is unbelievable with the amount of destruction that has come since COVID-19. And I can say that now on YouTube again. I can say the words now and not get shadow banned. Isn't that amazing? Magically? Because I had my account banned on every platform for using the words during the thing when I was calling the thing the thing. And that's what I used to have to say, right? Because you couldn't say the word. But ever since then, the middle class and the lower class has been raped and pillaged. Every business owner that I know has got punched in the mouth for 4 straight years. And then on top of all the chaos and all the shutdowns and all the crap that they put in, On top of that, we find out that they're stealing a massive majority of our tax dollars to line their own pockets with. And we're supposed to laugh at that. That's funny. Yeah.